He's drinking wine on the set with him, you know, it's pretty crazy. For all these young girls with him.
Yeah.
We had a huge budget for plywood, but there wasn't any plywood on that set.
Tell me your name. Talk to me. Who are you?
I'm Steve.
I know you, but who are you?
I'm Steven Jude.
Tell me about yourself, Steven Jude.
I am a national recording artist. I've lived here in South Florida most of my life. I've toured from Tobacco Road in Miami to the Viper Room in Los Angeles.
And you play the El Cid.
Actually, Gerard and I go back to the days in the 90s when he owned a club with Mickey Rourke called The Spot. And it was on Espanola Way in South Beach. And it was a crazy, crazy scene. They'd often ask me to do private parties, you know, and I would go there and perform with my band, and there would be Hollywood elites like Grace Jones, David Keith, Mickey Rourke, Prince would be there, you know, just Gerardo, you know. It was really the most happening scene in South Beach at the time, and I enjoyed it. And Gerard and I became very good friends. Mickey Rourke and I became very good friends. We just did The Expendables with a friend of mine that worked on that movie, Claude Akins, which was his first student film. He's now working with Mickey Rourke and Stallone and all the big guys. He's a A-list director in Hollywood now.
So when you say that Gerard knows how to run an A-list club?
Oh, I would say so, man. This is a new gig for him. You know, West Palm Beach is much different than South Beach, obviously. The scene is different here, and it's a different location. But you know, I have pretty much faith in Michael and Viviana and Gerard. They'll do something here.
But this club is kind of a
it's been climbing.
an uphill battle. I mean,
Of course. Well, I think you know, whenever you open up a new club, you know, it's always an uphill battle, and you know, people got to find it. You know, you have to build a reputation.
one thing I can say is we can be candidly honest about this club too, because they really want to know what's going on. We don't have to pull punches.
Okay.
You know, when we say that kind of shape it's in, what it's been through.
Oh, this club's, man, I've been coming here for years. I remember when this was a dive club, like where the floors were, you'd walk in and it felt like you were going into purgatory. You know, it was one step away from purgatory, man. It'd be open till 5 a.m. It'd shut down for 2 hours till 7 a.m. and then you'd come back and, you know, party. And the floors were sticky and the walls were black and... Excuse me?
The same?
No, this is much different. This is way upscale compared to what it used to be. I don't know if you remember the old El Cids.
Oh yeah, I do remember the old El Cids.
I mean, the old El Cids it was dark. It was very dark.
It's still dark in there.
Yeah, not as dark as I'd like it.
It still needs a lot of work though.
Yeah, well, you know, I think, you know, this club definitely needs a lot of work. It needs to get, you know, the pulse of West Palm Beach here. There's clubs down on Clematis Street, you know, off the Hookah, you know, Roxy's rooftop, where, you know, you're getting hundreds and hundreds of people in there on a nightly basis. And even weeknights are doing well. This place is unknown right now. You know, Gerard picked this up, and this was closed down for a little while, and now it's being brought back. And you know, when he called me, and actually, how I discovered El Cids again was I was getting ready to shoot a video, and I wanted to shoot a rock video here, but I thought it was the old dive El Cids because me and my friend he was a director out of Thailand. You know, we figured let's go to the dive El Cids and do this really, you know, kind of seedy, you know, socially unacceptable video, you know. And then I came here, it was all friggin' remodeled. I'm like, well, this sucks.
Well, this side is. This side.
That's all remodeled too.
Yeah, but the same old bars there. That bar's been there for 70 years.
No, it hasn't. That bar has not been there for 70 years. That bar, the U-shaped bar, is a new bar. Back in the day, it was one bar.
Okay.
And this place wasn't on the side. This wasn't even part of the bar, this side.
Right.
It was just El Cids.
Right.
You know, and you had the most tragic alcoholics on the earth come here, and they were living here. You know, we used to have names for them. You know, I remember there was one guy. You know, he had this. I don't know. He must have been in his 70s or something. He had a walker, and me and my drummer and a couple of my friends walked in, and he had a pompadour toupee. And he walked up to my drummer and he's like, oh, so who's going to be with me tonight? And we were just like, that's the kind of crowd it was. It was just really eccentric, eclectic crowd. And
I know you get the writers for the Post.
well, you get them here now on Friday nights.
And then you also have the socialite people from El Cid neighborhood.
Sure.
And the Palm Beach people.
Yeah.
And then the migrant workers from the Hispanic neighborhood. You pretty much got it all of it.
Yeah. You got definitely a mix here, you know. But you know, the majority of the people are really great people that come here. I mean, we're all locals. We've been in this area for years, and we try to support El Cid. It's been here since what, the 20s?
It's going to be 70 years old next year.
This is a historical place, man. That's why I come here. Plus, you know, George's my bud, and I know John. You know, John, who's managing the place. He's an awesome guy. You got good people coming here, and good people that run the place.
Good.
So you want me to plug who I am? Go to Steven Jude.
Yeah.
MySpace, Steven Jude Fan Club. And then you can find out who I am. And get ready, I'm releasing an album shortly.
And you'll be playing here at the El Cid.
I did the grand opening here, and yeah, it was fun.
I remember that. I was here for it.
It was a good night.
I saw you.
I had no rehearsal. It was a total cold, you know, just go up there and sing.
You'll come back and play for us when we reopen?
Absolutely, man.
Right out of
I'll
Forest?
headline it, you know, and bring my own band, not the house band. This way I can do what I do the way I do it. Joey, it's always a pleasure,
Always
man.
pleasure to see you,
So what's
too.
been going on with you? How's your comedy career going?
Well, I'm working for Barcode Magazine now. I'm a writer for the magazine.
Nice.
And have like the Bob and Dave show, the Bob and Thompson. It'll be the Barcode Joey Lee show. Because I'm gonna do all listing. Have you seen the magazines to the front, the Barcode?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Just here in the front. With all both like listings.
Ziegler, that runs the New York comedy place down in Boca.
No, I heard the name though.
Well, let me connect you with Ziggy.
Okay.
All right, and he's very, very well connected in the comedy scene. You still running tape?
No. Those aren't scuffed yet. They're look
Yeah, they're brand. I just took them out of the box. Put it that way.
Fucking great.
Thank you, man.
How cool does that feel? Put a brand new pair of boots on.
I like it. I mean,
I like it. Yeah.
I go through a pair of boots every 6 months because that's all I wear is boots. You know, you don't see me in sneakers or anything like